Так, трансляция, код хрен вылетел. Так, что там было? Ремесло, яды, снадобья. Так, вот снадобья от лихорадки мне нужно. И что-то. Так, сейчас я вернусь. Сейчас я вернусь, секунду. Так, противоядие мне не надо. Мне нужно снадобье от лихорадки. И еще какое-то было от желудка. Трезвяк, лев. Так, блин. Опять сейчас на это время тратить. Ладно. Зато сейчас посмотрю. Как он называется. От желудка, да? Подожди. Ремесло, кодекс. Дневник. Так. Снадобье для желудка. Так, снадобье. Снадобье для желудка. Блин, а где я возьму этот, как он называется? Уголь там или что это? Где-то мне надо надыбать. Ну так вопрос, где? Вопрос, где? Так, пилотон. Так, тогда мне надо как-то к нему попасть. Незаметно, наверное. Снадобье для желудка, блин. Снадобье для желудка. Игрок, сумка. Сильный болеутоляющий. Так. Игрок, ремесло. Кодек. Сумка. Где эта книжка долбана? Дневник лекаря. Так. Чертополох, чертополох, крапива и древесный угол. 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 А вот этот рецепт. Надо уголь где-то раздобыть. А где уголь раздобыть? Тут нету угля нигде. Не надо тогда все подряд взломать или что? Или где-то еще поискать. Там уже 7-й этот взлом был. Сложный, средний. Вовремя. Сложно. Уголь, наверное, на кухне может.
The 7th bell.
Вот этот средний можно попробовать. Да давай ты, елки-палки. Сложно. Твою мать. Нет. Твою мать, ты вообще что тут делаешь?
What's that? I must be mad. Huh. Strange. I suppose it was nothing.
Так. Тут добежать, посмотреть, если там нету что-то. Древесный угол.
Huh? Did I must be mad. Fuck it.
Да елки-палки,
It's
еще
the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Уголь у печки должен быть, елки-палки. Сейчас сломается отмычка еще. Колбаса какая-то, самогон, блин, зачем мне? Пёр. Так, я только что-то был. Блядь. Я даже понятия не имею. Где этот древесный уголь найти?
your face quick. Get back.
Лихорадки.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir,
Yes?
I have exact... Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right.
And now you ought to go and lie down.
Lie down? Me?
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh, all right then.
And another thing.
Yes?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master who painted the altar there.
Oh, go where you want. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you.
Так, что там по заданию? Попасть к Томашу. Томаш, это чё, Б, да? Так, это мне надо ща прямо и направо, да? Сюда куда-то в часовню. Быстрее! Уже 7 этих прозвучало. Так, ничего тут хапнуть нельзя, да? Очень сложно.
Pardon me for...
If you want to pray, go somewhere. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Так. Это вопрос жизни и смерти.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only...
Yes! It's a matter of life and death for my brother! I want, besides which, his delirium...
I heard that your brother, so I brought something.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Давай быстро ему уже наливает.
urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
No.
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on? It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him.
Просто вешаю.
He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to
Чё за
trusty
лохмотья на
gentlemen.
нем?
I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, You tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
Ублюдок.
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
Вот четвертый Бергов. Вот четвертый, когда называли молодым Бергов из Троцки, был сыном Отто III, входил в Панский союз, сражался против гуситов и разграбил монастырь о Потовицах. Помимо дочерей у него был только один сын Ян II, после смерти которого в 1455 году в роду не осталось потомков по мечу. Значит, он своего сына пережил. Это его отец. Слушай, он что, младший, что ли? Чаньян Тачик.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized! Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there.
Что ты туда отошел?
But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Unless you're planning to accommodate me in the dungeons, I'm not interested.
Be at ease, we're almost there. Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Ну, ты чё, подпорка, что ли, этому замку? грохнет он без тебя. Важный человечек. Нашелся мне. Это что еще за барахло? Боевой меч. Конника. Так, я все забрал, да? Мгм. Фига себе. Да елки.
Once more, then.
What do you need?
Show me your...
Опа. Тысяча-то самая большая. Это как будто покруче выглядит. Но в плане ударки все равно это лучше. Так, воротник. Это не намного сильнее. Панцирь. Даже это лучше. Так. Стоит намного дороже. Нормальная цена уже. Так, Белград. Нет. Рыцарский. А что это одноручный? Нет? Так, далее. Ладно, перчатки. Слишком дорого. А, это для лошади, окей. Рыцарские подковы. Уголь. Вот эта тема мне нужна была. Франкская сталь. Так, вроде бы все.
Word about the
How's this?
You'll have to make a better off. Aye, you convinced me with. I'm glad you found what you were looking.
Так, рыцарский меч. Потом арбалет. Так, кольчужный воротник. Защита. Так. Длинный хабрек. И все вроде бы. Так. На эти один. Эти продам. 1. Все.
Looking for, sir. What'll it... What do you...
Word about the price.
Well, I suppose...
Do you accept?
You must be from... Aye, that'll do. I was glad to be of help.
Так, далее меч. И все вроде бы. Эту хрень не надо продать. Так, кости. Так, лошадь забита, добро. Так, что тут продать есть?
To you, good sir. You're up.
I'll have a look. Word about the...
Well...
Is this enough?
Less. Finally! Thank you, sir. And come again.
Так, волчье мясо мне тоже надо продать. конюхом надо поговорить.
Good day to you.
I'm here for some...
Christ, I've got the... So kind... God be with you, good sir. Care.
Скорость даже лучше. Выносливость, вместительность больше. Давай я заберу твою лошадь.
I took a...
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest. And honest... I've heard that.
There are nomads.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the rocks. They've got horses there. God knows how they came by them.
Well, useful to know. So I can avoid...
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him.
Don't worry. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail. And arrows whistling past my head.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment. As you well know, you can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
Так, а чё у тебя в продаже есть что-нибудь? Так, лошадь. Тут стоять, это я забрал. Где там лошадь? Лошадь. Моя лошадь не может нести. Седло. Чё за... Да что такое? Что не так с этой? Угу. А, это все уже выкинуть можно. Так, все вроде. Теперь это продаем. Это что такое? И надо еще покрывало для лошади.
How can I help?
What do you have?
Word about the well.
Do we have a
You really? What would you?
Show me your...
Опа.
Word about the price. Well,
Do you accept?
you really? Finally. can I help you, sir?
Так, еще что-то я купил.
What do you... Let's talk about the price.
Well...
What would you...
That's... Very well, then. I'm glad you found what you were looking...
Так, все вроде бы.
for, sir.
My humble respect.
God bless. I'll have a look at the... Nothing to your like.
Фига себе.
Sir.
Че, поскочили?
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behave like an idiot, but...
happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bojena, we have to repay our debt.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now, Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Я тебя по ушам настучу. Ты мне тут не болтай.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things, and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskowitz with a roadside chapel.
Gah! Quick! Gah! Go! Gah! Quick! Go! Go! Quick!
Faster! Faster!
Go! Go! Gah!
Chase with the wind!
Gah!
Бля, в нос
bit
не
further.
захвачу.
Quick! Whoa.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Audentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to... It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my ass hurts.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the end of your ride, eh? You'll get some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself out.
What do you think you're doing?
At least he'll show you how you're better to play.
Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very nice they are. Lovely view. Though, it does...
There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
What do you think you're doing? Hands off the door, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very... Be on your way!
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Goes there. This place. Hey!
Да ты прям вообще вовремя. Это что за совпадение?
I expect these are the chambers of the lord of the castle. where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them. Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
I'm on the way! Sakra! It was here a moment ago. There's a thief lurking about! Well, I'll have a look here. You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
Piss off!
Enough!
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army. What? Sakra! It was here a moment ago. There's a thief lurking about.
What? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender. Enough! What's that?
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
mind, but I'm not going anywhere with you. You want me to arrest you? Leave that
Henry.
to me.
How to
I hear you're a king.
You heard all that. Take the weight.
Would you like to...
What game would you like?
Courtier.
Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. God damn it! I give up.
I'll bear it in mind, but I'm not
If I was you, I'd take it.
Ты давай за себя играй за меня.
Kurva! Bloody dice! Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Where could he be?
400.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. What can you do?
Well, I'll have a look here.
These ones here.
Чтоб ты проиграл, падла.
Finished. Your turn.
То же самое.
Kurva! Bloody dice. My God, I'm done. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. These ones here.
Это называется скриптовное поражение.
My God! Oh, come on! And you look like you can't count to 5.
Так скажешь.
Good to see you.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
God be with you. I hear you like...
What game would you...
Court.
Let's...
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Да что это за ерунда, то же самое.
God damn it! I give up. My God! Oh, come on!
Ни хрена себе.
If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon.
Henry, a word with you.
Искусственный интеллект чудит.
These ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Ну тут без шансов компьютер сам себя выкидывает.
Oh, come on!
Сам себя обманывает уже.
Why'd I even start playing?
Мне 600, 200 набрать.
My God, why? Why do I even play? Are you being cautious or cowardly?
What's that? Was that you? Ah, never mind it. What? Hey! You're not allowed here. Correct, you nightcrawler.
Ты уйдешь отсюда, нет?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
What do you want now? You've already taken... Sooner or later, Otto von Bergau will find out the truth, and have you all had...
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Lord von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those cutthroats, what are you doing here?
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky on a mission from Lord von Bergov.
Thank God. Fortune smiles on me. I'm Yarmir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell Sir Otto that bandits have seized the fortress and are holding me captive. Tell him to bring an army and put an end to their mischief.
When we arrived, their leader pretended to be you and tried to deceive us.
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never seen him before, and he didn't bother to introduce himself. His men call him Captain. But the way he behaves and speaks, I reckon he's high-born. Now, stop wasting time. Go and tell Otto von Bergau.
How did they take the fortress, then?
We don't have time for storytelling, for Christ's sake.
Well, Lord von Bergov is bound to ask me that, and I don't want to just stand there gaping like a stuffed owl.
Well, all right. It was a stormy night. Somehow they managed to climb the cliff, I suppose. They just suddenly appeared in the fortress, that's all. They wiped out my guards, burst into the tower. They took us by complete surprise. I didn't have many men, and most of them died before they could draw their swords. They took me captive. This is all that's left of us. Now you know. So what are you waiting for? Go to Sir...
I'll tell Lord von...
God bless you.
I can't go straight away. I have to wait till my lord's meeting is over. Otherwise it would be suspicious.
For God's sake, at least get your horses ready then, so you can leave at once. God be with you.
Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
Now, the Lords of Liper are a large house. Among them, Capon is pretty insignificant.
That must piss him off, eh? I wonder how many more of his relatives will have to pass on before he gets something worthwhile.
Well, I never looked into it.
And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with...
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noble...
If you insist. Well, you're in for a Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their soul, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead. See? Complicated.
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you...
Some sword will...
A choice fitting for a... Give me a moment. I'll put my gear...
Че, теперь мне надо какой-то...
Well then. Ready?
Let's see what you're made of. Glory to the battle.
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
They're going at it just like real knights.
Careful with that iron. Do you think we'll have to repair it, eh?
Badly wounded.
Let him have it, Michael. Oh, right.
Oh! You son of a bitch!
Young sir.
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Let him have it, Michael. Step up.
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Whack him, whack him, whack him. Smash him, Michael. Whack him.
Fight for us, Michael.
Whack him. Whack him. Whack him,
Aye.
whack him. Keep it up, young sir.
Christ!
Let him have it, Michael. Let's see what you're made of and move on Virgo. Smash him, Michael.
Ha ha! You never saw that coming!
I could watch this all day.
Bad!
Smash him, Michael. Glory to the battle. Never go.
Fight for us, Michael.
Smash him, Michael. Glory to never I'll give Michael a thumping myself sometime, if it gets Clara's.
My respect.
Ты нормально всыпал?
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Soke. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the...
That's nice to me.
Is that me and I'm still...
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and we just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer, but we can't have a guest working here. Besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the... Better go and play dice with Twerk or something.
All right. Whatever you say.
Oh, I know you did, but I can manage by myself.
You said you have a...
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. so he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the... He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. Have you got anyone next to you on life?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. I wouldn't mind being a noble's retainer myself. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be. Every day I learn something new in his service.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. Better leave it at that. I reckon it's time I got back to work. See you later, my friend. Please leave that door alone, will you? I must be mad.
Блин, они воровство видят. And for something so stupid, no less. Fuck me.
Well, I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Oh, but nor did he. That's why I'm here. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need...
Surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. Well, I've done what I could.
Aye.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer.
Oh, I'm Clara.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My... legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
Forgive me, but... noble's business.
That's a pity. It's not far from here. Stop by again if you change your mind.
Ow!
Sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure they'll take good care of you up in the fortress.
All right. I understand.
Thanks for being so understanding, sir.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Thank you for your visit, sir, and I wish you a good journey. God be with you.
God be with you. God be with you.
Oh. What's this about? I've got work to do.
Hold on.
Bollocks. You've got me mixed up with someone. I don't know you from
А,
Adam.
точно, на
I'm
свадьбу.
serious. I've seen you somewhere before.
Aye? Where was that then?
Weren't you at the Semine wedding? Begging for food?
What the fuck? Me? Begging? Are you trying to insult me? You think I need to beg?
Maybe I got you mixed up with someone else.
You bloody bet you have. Look, you made a mistake, that's all. We all make mistakes. It's all right. It can happen. Farewell, good sir.
Your lord is waiting for you at the stables.
Huh?
It's a good thing you've come.
At your service, sir. Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Excuse me. I've got work to do.
Hey, sir. Got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
Хватит, может? Так уже далеко ушли. Фух, капец, бля.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go. And there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here. Careful!
Ты остановись. Куда ты бежишь? Такой NPC.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need it. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by bandits. They attacked it and took Sir Yaramir prisoner. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to God it's all true. We have to disappear as quickly as possible, before they take us captive as well.
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can explain it properly on the way.
Скорость света полетели.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after what you said on the way about Sir Yaramir being a prisoner. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat off to you. Lord von Bergov must be informed.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaramir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
They attacked the fortress at night. They managed to climb the rock in the lower part of the fortress and scale the fortifications. Sir Yaramir and his garrison had no chance.
A bold move, that. It's a pity the bastards didn't break their necks trying. But their luck has run out now. I shall make sure of that.
The bandits' leader is some nobleman. But that's all Sir Yaramir knows about him. He's never seen him in these parts before.
Of course their leader is a nobleman. Who else would be able to plan and execute such a conquest?
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems.
What's good about it? They seized the fortress.
At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nabokov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men asked, so they just beat him a little.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in... I don't know what he... But if he does... Because it is not...
I have a whole list of questions for that.
All the instruments...
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But
I'm glad to hear. You have already surprised me once or twice. So and if not, I shall just hang the bastard. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things, or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory, as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir. I wanted to ask...
What is that?
Where is the...
Down in a...
I think I'll go.
Off you go.
What do you think about...
Are you talking about...
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergov a favor by doing this. He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him.
What'll we do? I mean... We're not...
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergov.
I don't even know how to...
I don't even know how to talk...
Only...
Us. Come on. Let's get it over... So, it's up to us again.
Тут он чихает постоянно.
Henry, what are you doing here?
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Oh, God.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for?
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Where's that band of yours hiding? You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
There's nothing more I want to know.
Thank God.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing! Go and crawl back to your von Bergov.
You must tell me. Von Bergov is no fool. It's obvious someone in the region is helping you.
If you tell us, maybe all this will end before you know it.
Look, von Bergov clearly knows you have an ally. That's what he wants to know. Just tell me that one thing.
And then you'll kill me, right? I'll tell you nothing. Fuck off!
I don't want to torture you, but I will. If you don't give me something I can use right now, you're in for terrible pain. I don't want to do it. I truly don't. But you know we have to bring von Bergov some answers.
Kurva!
The name!
Oh!
The groom! That's why he left his own.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergov has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergov too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergov trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right. Careful.
Я в текстуру залипаю, что-то фигня. Робо, блин.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Decent for a woman to stick like that.
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
My lord?
I need my clothes washed.
Of course. It's no problem.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear us too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Hey.
Yes.
I bring news from...
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear us too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Your suspicions about Semin were correct. We found out young Semin was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old freak will outlive us all.
Стоямба. Я забыл этот шлем для лошади купить.
We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary.
Excuse me.
How's it going?
How long have you been... Why? I don't know.
He's...
В смысле, я не
Would you
могу
repair
купить?
a few...
Word about the price. Is this enough?
You must... Aye, you're... Great. Happy to be of service.
Maybe before you like. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Easy, good horse. Oh, whoa. Crone and maiden standing behind the gate. That was in Gable's riddle.
Ka! 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 Go! Ka! Ka! Ka!
Ka! Da! Da!
Go! Quick! Da!
It's about time you joined us, Henry. You and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. They took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
А чё он в синяках весь?
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your whole company to ride back to Trusky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Berghoff.
And not just Lord von Berghoff.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding, long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
Do you want us to turn this place over?
No. No, it won't be necessary. My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Older over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
Oh!
To hell with you! That king, your son!
What are you hopping about for?
Let him have it!
I'll kick your asses!
I got him! Nice hit! Fight!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Yeah.
Have you gone mad? All you had to do was take Older away to Trusky, not slaughter the entire fortress.
They were traitors, obstructing justice. We'll search this place and find that Older. Pa can watch.
This wasn't right.
What do you fucking mean wasn't right? An eye for turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous...
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't...
We'll search the fortress, and if Alder is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
You won't make it to the gallows.
Von Berghoff sends his greetings. Whore!
Мрази, блядь.
I'll kill you!
Сорян, не удержался.
You won't get away with it.
Я умыться вообще-то хотел.
Silence. I'm acting on Lord von Burgo's orders.
But von Berghoff didn't ask you to kill innocent people.
They're traitors. They're hiding that fucker here.
Oh, cunt! Ha!
No one anywhere.
Come out, Alder! No hiding!
Excuse me.
No one here. I have to go a different way. Where's he hiding? I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Don't kill me! Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent?
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff.
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from the ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then, punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You
Ну-ка, а чё будет, если отпустить его?
Excuse me.
Stop!
So you were high.
Fuck!
Are you surprised?
Innocent!
Don't play holier than thou.
I know von Berghoff well enough to judge him.
So that's what it's about.
Your way von Berghoff is a swine. A great...
He promised to help bring peace and order.
Nonsense. Who was it that had... He hides behind the... It's all the same. The thing that bothers... One day you'll... So go on.
Stay here for now.
Well, thanks. And have no fear.
Wait for me, Older.
Ha! I knew from the start I came to check on you, and what do I hear? You want to let that filthy... You're one of them, aren't...
I'm not. I just wanted an end to the...
Horseshit! They're traitors! These two are traitors! Kill them, in the name of Sir Otto von Bergo!
Просто проверка была.
Stop!
So you...
Fuck!
Are you
innocent? And what... I didn't know... So fun.
He
Nonsense. He hides... It's the thing... One day... So go...
No way.
Go on.
I'm... That's not my...
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... Hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone. And this one can stay here. There's...
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but that's all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Bergov ought to be satisfied.
Well, well. Von Bergov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
Excuse me?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. What a day.
Not this again.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm at your service.
What would you like?
I'll have a look. I'd like to discuss the What would you say to the—
You'll have to make... Finally! Was glad to be of help to you. Good, sir. How can I...
Show me your way.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. Excuse me?
like you. God be with you.
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Some money. Now be so kind as to the bathhouse.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semine, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation, sir. Old Semine decided to fight back, and it ended in a horrible bloodbath. They're all dead.
Jan of Semine was a traitor. He deserved nothing less.
That may be true. But it is not for you to decide about his guilt. That is up to me. I did not send you to kill my vassals and subjects, damn it!
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming.
What happened at Semine must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. Don't forget that. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
Окей. Так, на остальное уже может завтра походить. Для сегодня уже достаточно.